But we can start with the old part. And you just tell something about your whole project, how it did start, and what your view is and what your vision is.
Okay, this is His Grace Ministry, Burora, in Uganda, and it's located in the village where there are a lot of needs in this village. It's a rural area which has a lot of challenges. I'm called Pastor Lazarus of Burora, the coordinator of this ministry and the overseer nationally. And we started this ministry in 2009.
2009,
yes. With 5 kids. And we were staying with them in our house, I with my wife, Florence. And we were feeding them with the food we are eating. And we used to cultivate our small garden. We grow some beans, cassava, potatoes, and then we could share with these kids who are vulnerable. We would go and reach in rural areas as we preach the gospel, as we could find people in homes. Kids have been abandoned. We just pick them and we share with them, and we care for them, and we help them by giving them school needs, books, pens, clothes, uniforms, and giving them the medical care. And now God has been gracious to us, and we are now having 51 kids.
51?
Yes. Currently we are sleeping with 35 kids, and 15 kids are coming from villages as they come to study. But we care for them as they are with their guardians, because we have a limited place for sleeping. So we were sleeping in this church structure, which is very temporary.
Okay, let's see.
And it is built on the stones. It is in a bad shape because it is very hard to dig out the holes. So what we could, it is just to dig out a few inches, and then we had to put up these poles, and we make a structure here where we are doing our fellowship, our prayers, and our mentor. We are just mentoring our kids from this structure. Most Sundays and Saturdays, and it is where our congregation prays from as we unite and worship our God. So currently God has given us the grace, and we sit, we contribute from our resources, because every church member has a garden, and others have some few businesses. So we decided, instead of building a church structure now, we said we have a need for kids, because we have a challenge in medical treatment. So we decided to put up this small structure for clinic, because our vision is that the kids get treatment from this structure after it is being developed. And so that the sick people, the sick children who are isolated, can get good medical care instead of affecting others. Then later it could be an income generating project for the kids, because patients who will come will come up with some few funds which will help us to pay the doctors, the nurses, and the balance will be used to help the kids, to buy the needs for the kids. And I was glad to meet Case a few years back, and I loved his homeopathy. He has been working in Uganda for some time, and I met him in Kagadi, and I loved his homeopathy. We started building a relationship, and I invited him to come and treat my kids in this place, and now has come back for the second time. And my vision after this clinic is finished, we want it to be a homeopathy center within these villages, because in Uganda we don't have homeopathy, but we are trying to see that we develop homeopathy. We train doctors, we train nurses who will be working with homeopathy team, and this will be a center. Hopefully we will intend to put up another structure if God allows, because we love homeopathy. The remedies, as we have been treating in these villages, many people come and they get these remedies, and we have been following them up and getting the evidence that they are becoming better. Mm-hmm. Because we find the cases like malaria, cases like STDs, cases like chronic diseases like epilepsy, most of them have been a problem to the people, because they moved in different hospitals. They paid a lot of money in hospitals, but they failed to get cured. But when they came, we gave them these remedies, they are now better. Cases like TB have been cured, cases like ulcers, cases like STDs have been at least handled, and everyone gives a testimony that I'm better. So we want at least to have many remedies as much as possible to be filled in this clinic of ours if it is finished. And we love to work with many people from other different countries to come and partner with us and develop this vision which we have in our mind, especially to develop this rural area and develop our children ministry here. So there are many challenges. As you see, we are lacking some iron sheets to finish. We are lacking windows. We are lacking doors. We are lacking plaster and the flooring inside. So there are a lot of things that are needed. We need some money to buy cement and other needs to finish this clinic. So if God allows, we pray that God will help us to finish this.
Yes. No problem. God will help. You see what he accomplished already. That's no problem.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lazarus.